In the year 1803, a ship carrying Igbo captives from West Africa crossed the Atlantic, bound for the plantations of America. They were strong, proud, and dignified, sons and daughters of the Igbo land, warriors, traders, and farmers. But to their captors, they were just cargo. They had survived the Middle Passage, but what came next would echo through centuries. This is the story of the Igbo Landing, when a people, stripped of everything, chose freedom over slavery. The ship was called the Wanderer, sailing from the coast of Africa to Savannah, Georgia. Below deck, the Igbo captives were packed shoulder to shoulder, chained, starving, and beaten. Many had already died at sea, but those who remained carried something the slave masters could not break: the spirit of freedom. When they reached America, the survivors were sold to a plantation owner on St. Simon's Island. But as they were being transported inland, something stirred in their hearts. As the small slave boat pushed across the marshes, the Igbo captives rose. They overpowered their captors. Some say they sang in their native tongue as they fought. When the boat reached the shore, they looked out at the vast Atlantic, the same ocean that had stolen them from home. And there, they made a choice that would turn them into legends. Led by their leader, sometimes called Igbo or Oba, the men and women of Igbo Landing walked calmly toward the water. They chanted, "The water spirit brought us here. The water spirit will take us home." One by one, they entered the water, not as slaves, but as free people returning to the ancestors. Their bodies sank, but their spirits rose higher than chains could ever reach. The enslavers called it a tragedy, but to the descendants of Africa, it became a testament of resistance and dignity. At Igbo Landing, it said that their spirits still rise with the tide. Locals claim on quiet nights, you can hear them singing in the wind, a song of freedom carried across time. Their act-inspired stories, songs, and myths, even the legend of the flying Africans, who rose into the sky and flew home. They chose death, but found immortality. The story of Igbo Landing reminds us that freedom is not given, it is claimed. In a world built on oppression, these Africans reclaimed their power with the only weapon they had left: their choice. They walked into the water and became symbols of unbroken spirit. Waterwave subscribe to Ancient Africa Tales for more stories of courage, faith, and the indestructible heart of Africa.